Well, hello, good evening. My name is Brian Douglas, and I'm going to be spending the next several minutes with you. So I thought I'd quick, but I do show at the top of the hour, so I do want to get started here on time tonight. I am broadcasting to you from my home office in the mountains overlooking the Salt Lake Valley in Utah. And I want to let you know that I'm going to be sharing a lot of information with you tonight about an excellent company, some fabulous products, a lot of new information as well. We just had our big 24th International Convention over this last weekend, and so have a lot of new exciting announcements that we'll be including on tonight's webinar. So for about 20 years, I'm going to share some pictures and more of my story in just a few minutes with you now, but I do want to let you know that I have been here for 20 years, 19 of which has been full-time, six-figure income every year with the company, working from home, and within 6 years, I got to USANA's $1 Million Club level. So we had earned over $1 million cumulatively to get to that point. So hopefully I can share some of my experience information with you tonight. My goal really is just to get you the information you need to make an educated business decision about the information that you're looking at on our company and our products tonight. So I'm going to share my screen with you real quick. So just bear with me while I do that, and we'll get started. So you should be able to see a screen up. It's kind of one of my intro slides. It just shows a little bit about our lifestyle and stuff. I'm going to just get going here real quick because I'm going to tell you a lot more about my story. But as I do that, I'm going to be sharing with you, obviously, a business opportunity. And so I want you to know that USANA does have an average annual earnings chart that you can get at the website on the screen here. And I'll be sharing some of those screen captures of that average earning chart as well throughout our presentation. But I want to just kind of share with you what life was like before we were introduced to USANA and kind of walk you through my journey real quick before we get started. 15 retail stores. Bottom line is I was working 60 to 80 hours a week and I was still broke every month. And this was about 2 weeks before I had quit my job. We were doing our USANA business on the side for about 7.5 months at this point. And this was a sales conference for the company I worked for, large retail company, and they gave me a plaque here that said highest controllable profit dollar increase. In my 15 stores as a district manager, I helped increase sales and decrease expenses and earned them $2 million more bottom line profit. They kept the $2 million bucks. I got the plaque and a $13,000 bonus. And so this was kind of a defining moment in my life. I realized if I was going to work that hard, why not do it for myself instead of for other people? And as we were, again, progressing through our USANA business, I remember this was the house that we were living in. I was actually living in this house. Jennifer and I were engaged, and she was working full-time, going to school full-time, planning our wedding. And I remember taking this photo as excited as I was because I was able to buy my first new vehicle, that Jeep Grand Cherokee there, with my USANA business, just the supplemental income that we were getting from it. And within 4 months, we replaced Jennifer's income and she left her job. Within 8 months, I left my job. Within 1 year, we moved from San Diego back to Salt Lake City, bought a new home. I was able to surprise Jennifer that year with a new car in the garage as well. And so it was crazy to me that we were able to do more in 8 months of our part-time home-based business than we were ever able to accomplish after 8 years in corporate America. But today we've been able to build our dream home, as I mentioned, overlooking the Salt Lake Valley. We work from home, we homeschool. That's my home office on the bottom where I'm sitting in right now. But to us, it's about adventure and getting out, enjoying things with the people you love when you want to do it. So we love getting out and experiencing life. I love to mountain bike. That's one of the reasons I love living in the mountains. The problem is everybody loves to mountain bike around here. And so the top picture is the trailhead near my house on a Saturday morning at like 10 a.m. The bottom picture is the same trailhead on a Tuesday morning at like 10 a.m. And so it's about having the freedom to do things when we want to do them. It's not always just about playing. It's also about giving back and having some real memorable experiences like this one here with my son last summer, where we were able to go to Haiti to a village called Donda and work with some of our friends for about 10 days and help that community out in some big construction projects that would help them be able to be a lot more self-sufficient. The way we've been able to have the time and financial freedom are 5 what I call secret strategies of the wealthy. These are things, concepts I never learned in school. I didn't learn them from my parents, But I think it's important before we get into the USANA side of things, if you're looking at a business, to understand some of the concepts and strategies that you can incorporate and why those are so important in creating your own success story. So I want to share those with you real quick before we go too far. The first one is building equity in yourself. This is so important. Most people understand it when it comes to where they live. People hate paying rent. They don't mind paying a house payment because one day they're going to own that home and they're building equity in themselves. But when we work, we work for somebody else, we're building equity in them, like I was with my old job. In this business, this is your business. You're building equity in yourself. It's sellable, it's willable, it's an asset. Completely different deal. So I hope you understand the value importance of building equity in yourself, especially when it comes to building an asset with a business like this. The second one is residual income, also known as passive income. When you work, you either work for linear income where you work, get paid, work, get paid. When you quit working, you quit getting paid. Or residual income where you can put in some effort up front and get paid over and over. It's kind of like writing a best-selling book or recording some music. Maybe you did that work decades ago and it's still selling today and you're still earning that passive, that residual or royalty type income. With USANA and our USANA business, all of our products are consumable. So as people use them up over and over, we also get paid over and over. Strategy. The next one is leveraging your resources. This enables you obviously to get a lot more things done than you can just by yourself. It's very important. And in business, you can leverage time or you can leverage money or both. Leveraging money, obviously, first you have to have money to leverage money. Secondly, it can become very risky and a lot of liability and just concerns there. But with leveraging time, anybody can do that. Now in our business, we leverage time by working as a team. So we don't have employees, but we do work as a team, and you get compensated not only on what you do, but what you help the other team members do as well. This is how we earned a full-time income on a part-time basis back when we were first getting started as well. The fourth strategy is capitalizing on a global marketplace. Obviously, the economy can be uncertain at times in different areas, different parts of the country or the world. And in a business like this, we have business happening all over the world. And so we capitalize on that world economy. We have business happening while we're sleeping. And so you can live in a small town if you want to and still have business in major metropolitan areas all over the world with today's technology. The fifth and final one is minimizing your income tax liability. After all, it's not just about making more money, it's about how much you actually get to keep. And there's a different set of rules for business owners than there is for W-2 employees. A lot of the stuff that I spend money on today, I can write off as deductions because I'm doing it as a business. Right now, I'm broadcasting from my home office. I have somebody coming here in about an hour to meet with me as well and conducting some business. My laptop that I'm broadcasting from, my cell phone. If I go out to dinner and talk with my wife tonight, and we talk about all the announcements of convention, we set our goals for next year, that's a tax write-off. Any travel I do associated with my business. And so it's really important to understand that you can save yourself a lot of money as a business owner when it comes to income tax. Top financial minds are all recommending network marketing and direct sales. And that's how I learned about these different successful strategies of the wealthy, was by talking with people who are highly successful in this industry. They're the ones that taught me these things. And so I've also done a lot of research from some of the authors and speakers that you see up here on the screen. But what I want to do now is I want to shift gears and talk to you more specifically about USANA and the company, the products, how we get paid, everything with USANA. We call that a health and freedom presentation. After all, that's what everybody's looking for, is health and freedom, and they're definitely within your reach. Also, I want to just state real quick, this entire presentation I'm about to go through from this point forward is just brand newly released from our convention last weekend. And so there's a lot of great, exciting information in here. So bear with me as I go through some of these slides for the first time. But a little bit more about USANA's story. They've been around since 1992, coming up on our 25th anniversary, and they've only improved with age. The more you look into USANA, the more you'll fall in love with this company. After all, USANA is all about changing lives. That's what our business is all about on the health and the freedom side of things. It's all centered around a dream that still carries on today. Dr. Myron Wentz is USANA's founder and chairman. and just a phenomenal individual that I want to share a little bit more about his background with you right now. He has a PhD in microbiology and immunology, and he founded a company in the mid-70s called Goal Laboratories. Now, Goal Labs, what they do there is they grow billions of human cells in this laboratory, and they find out what causes disease in the human body, and they use that information to invent and produce viral infectious disease diagnostic test kits. So the bottom line is, if you ever go to a doctor's office or a hospital or have a loved one that does, you're tested for an infectious type disease, chances are it's a Goal Labs test kit, something Dr. Wentz was involved with either developing or perfecting. And after doing that for about 2 decades and losing his mother to breast cancer, his father to heart disease, his brother also being diagnosed with cancer, he realized that his passion was shifting from not just telling people what was wrong with them when they were sick, but also actually into health maintenance, to helping people take a proactive approach in their health instead of being that ambulance at the bottom of the cliff when it was too late. He wanted to really use that knowledge and expertise to develop a scientific and a cellular nutritional product line. And that's when USANA was born. The name USANA is a Greek Latin word that means true health. That's where that word comes from. And in about 2007, Dr. Wentz was actually awarded with the Albert Einstein Award for his outstanding achievement in life sciences. We'll talk about several other awards here in just a few minutes, but we're coming up on our 25th anniversary. And so USANA definitely has a proven track record. What we do at the company is we go out and help share the vision to help people and help the USANA family be the healthiest family on earth. That's what USANA is all about. So just a little bit of kind of some of the statistics. With USANA, we're a global nutritional leader. We're open in 20 markets worldwide. We're approaching $1 billion in annual revenue. We're publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. We're debt-free, and we have more than 200,000 associates like myself working from home, a mobile business, wherever they want to work. Some people dabble with the business and use it to supplement their income. Some earn a full-time income, a 6-figure income, and we even have people earning over $1 million a year with their USANA business. You get out of it what you put into it, for sure. Now, everything we do is all about helping people live life, love life, and live it to its fullest. We get it. This is a different business, a different time that we live in today. People aren't looking for these 9-to-5 jobs. They want the flexibility, the freedom to work with, they have minutes throughout the day to work with their family, to get out of commuting, to take control of their life. And so I'm just going to come out and say it. The truth is USANA is really good. Today, we have so much documentation that we didn't have in the early days when I was involved when USANA was only like 4 and 5 years old when I first learned about them. But we believe documentation beats conversation. And there's just so many awards that USANA has been recognized with, third-party credibility, you name it, whether it's on the company, on the management team, on the products, on our payout, you name it. If there's an award out there, USANA has received it. Over 475 national and international awards since the birth of this company. So really powerful documentation. When it comes to athletes, champions choose USANA. In fact, you can go to USANAathletes.com if you want to learn more about that, but I'm going to talk a little bit right here. We currently have over 1,000 elite athletes that take USANA supplements. These are just a couple of the teams that we personally sponsor as the company that use our products. And you've seen a lot of these athletes do extremely well in the Olympics just recently. And so why do athletes choose USANA? Well, we have an athlete guarantee at USANA. In fact, USANA puts their money where their mouth is, where they put $1 million in a contract with these athletes that we sponsor that say if an athlete ever tests positive for a banned substance as a result of taking our products, USANA will compensate them up to $1 million. So USANA not only guarantees what's in the products, they also guarantee what's not in the products. We just heard from Lisa Huber at our convention this last weekend, and she's not just a USANA athlete, she's also a USANA associate, a new mother, a very busy person, and somebody who realizes they want another stream of income because you can't be a professional tennis player forever, obviously. So another thing that I want to touch on real quick here is the USANA True Health Foundation. Our mission is to provide critical nutrition to those that are suffering and in need. Our reach is worldwide through our supporting partners. You can see all the countries here that the USANA True Health Foundation has reached out and helped people after natural disasters or just in times of need. Why people give to USANA? True Health Foundation, so many of our associates and customers that support it, the employees at USANA, because 100% of every dollar that's ever donated goes directly to those in need. USANA actually covers all the administrative costs and doesn't keep any of that stuff. And so that's important to know. It's not just about us improving our own lives, but helping those other people that are less fortunate and in need. So obviously today, people are so concerned about their health. What a trend to be involved with. Everybody wants to be healthy. They want to look better, feel better, control their weight. And so, you know, that's why USANA offers such a variety of products to help support having a healthy lifestyle. We manufacture our products. These are the highest quality science-based products that people can trust. Nutrition is important to everyone, whether you are an everyday athlete or an elite athlete like we talked about, or just somebody who wants to improve their personal lifestyle. But living a life that you love begins with great health. I think we'd all agree with that you have nothing if you don't have your health. And so it's so important that we take care of ourselves today. Unfortunately, many people are plagued with these leading causes of premature death: cardiovascular disease, cancer, stroke, respiratory disease, and diabetes are just wreaking havoc on our community out there. We all have loved ones, or maybe are personally struggling with these things, and so it's so important that we do everything we can in our lifestyle to help, take control of our health and be proactive about it. Antioxidants and nutrition are essential to maintaining cellular health. They give your cells the boost they need to fight this war against free radical damage. And so free radical damage is caused in our bodies from pollution, from stress, radiation, toxins. That's one reason why we decided when we could quit our jobs to move up into the mountains to get into cleaner air and less stressful environment. That's why we're very active outdoors, and that's why we use USANA's products, is to help control this damage. And so you can see here now, what's great about USANA is I'm not a scientist. I don't have to be a scientist. We have a scientific research team. These ladies and gentlemen are the experts when it comes to this, but I can explain at least a little bit of this to you to show how it works. So on the far left here, these are healthy human cells in culture. So these are healthy cells that what they would look like under a microscope. And the middle slide shows the type of damage we do to those cells after digesting the products from a typical fast food meal, the American diet, right? Over to the right, when you have that same kind of damage, that same kind of meal, but you have a lot of antioxidants in your system, you can see that the damage is significantly reduced. Now, we're not saying just take good supplements and go out there and have a terrible lifestyle. USANA teaches a lot of great things to help you improve all aspects of your lifestyle. But whether you have a great lifestyle or some bad habits, those people with bad habits need that protection even more than those people who have that great lifestyle. So it's so important. Now, this is a very interesting slide. You'd have to eat about 22,000 calories to spend over $33 per day to get the same amount of nutrients found in a daily dose of USANA's Cell Essentials. And so just look at all the different foods you'd have to eat there. These give you all your, these supplements here give you all your vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. And we'll talk more about them in just a minute. And so they really are different. USANA nutritionals are different. There's some huge differences out there. Here in America, the FDA treats nutritional companies like a food. So it's a food. It's not like a pharmaceutical product, which means that if a terrible example is a pepperoni pizza, but if you go to a restaurant and 4 people order a pepperoni pizza, and one person has 20 pepperonis, and one has 30, and one has 40, and one has 50, they're all still a pepperoni pizza. You don't have to have the same exact amount of pepperonis on this thing. No one's gonna complain about that or make a big deal with the FDA about that. And that's how nutritional industry is regulated. You don't have to have on the label, or what's on the label does not have to be in every tablet. It doesn't have to break down and go to work. And so that's a completely different set of rules compared to the pharmaceutical industry, where you have to have guaranteed potencies, guaranteed purities, accurate labeling. And USANA is voluntarily registered with the FDA as a pharmaceutical grade manufacturer. So there's a lot of different things that set us apart like that. But the big thing here is this brand new technology, USANA Intelligence technology. This is a uniquely designed, it's this whole new technology that they just came out with. The convention is uniquely designed to nourish, protect, and renew the cells in your body by highly targeting the unique needs of each person's body through cell signaling, communicating with each other. And USANA has completed decades of research to unlock the code of this hidden language between the cells in the human body, and has 3 patents pending on this exciting new technology. So this is revolutionary, folks. This is brand new. This was just announced at our convention. We've always had vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. We had an old program called the Essentials that were cutting edge, but this is just taking the whole nutritional industry by storm and just taking it to a huge leap forward. So you're going to learn a lot more about intelligence as you continue your research about USANA, as it's such an exciting new thing. And so again, superior ingredients, balanced science-based formulas, an accredited team of scientific experts, and the athlete guarantee. These are just some of the things that the USANA difference. Really, we are a scientific research company, and then make our products available to the public through our network of associates. And so USANA wants people to be able to trust what's on that label is in every tablet. And so we don't expect you just to take our word for it. We use all these different third-party laboratories to validate that our potency guarantee, and we have that potency guarantee by our founder, Dr. Myron Wentz, on every label that USANA ships out of their facility. So USANA is also a trusted partner and sponsor of the Dr. Oz Show. Dr. Oz was at our convention this last weekend. Again, I think this is his 3rd or 4th time he's come and spoke there. But obviously, when you're going to attract a big name like Dr. Oz, you're going to have to be a world-class company. And so just a lot of great credibility there as well. Lyle McWilliam is a biochemist from Canada. He's the author of the Comparative Guide to Nutritional Supplements. And in his last edition, he shows that with over 1,600 nutritional supplements evaluated, USANA's Essentials, which was our previous nutritional line, continues to set the gold standard, talking about how it's the top-rated one out there. And so he actually let us know that he's working on the next phase anyway, so it's great timing. I can't wait till the next edition of the Comparative Guide comes out to see how the new Cell Essentials compares out there as well. But this is great third-party documentation. It's a book you can open up and look at any of these top 1,600 selling nutritional supplements and see how what you're currently taking might compare to USANA's Essentials, and soon to be in the next edition, hopefully the new Cell Essentials as well. So again, back here on the Cell Essentials, 2 bottles here. One is the core minerals. Then the other one is the Vita antioxidants. The bottom line is you're getting all your vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants at optimum levels, not RDA minimum levels. We're not worried about scurvy, beriberi, and rickets these days. We're worried about these aggressive degenerative diseases. So we want high levels of nutrients flowing through our bodies to really help give us a fighting chance here. So, and of course, the Cell Essentials has the new intelligence technology, as well as some of our other products were launched at convention with that. The Health Pack gives you your Cell Essentials and some of our other top-selling optimizers we'll talk about in a minute in these little convenient AM and PM packs, which make it real nice if you travel or just want that convenience of opening up a little packet in the morning and in the evening. And USANA's taken it to a whole nother level where they have the My Health Pack. This allows you to include the Cell Essentials as well as any of our other optimizers and find out exactly what your specific health needs are and put them into your own personalized AM and PM packs. In fact, it prints your name on the box and on each little packet that you would take in the morning and evening. So totally personalized nutrition. And we have nutritionals for the entire family. It starts with prenatals and then chewables with our USANAmals for the kids, and then a complete supplement line for teenagers. You never hear about a teenage line of supplements, and USANA has that with our Body Rocks. USANA products are also doctor approved. There's a lot of doctors that use USANA's products in their practices. In fact, I personally know more than a handful of doctors that no longer practice medicine full-time, and they have a USANA business because they'll tell you that they have more freedom, they can earn a higher income, and they can help more people with their health than they can just telling people what's wrong with them once they come see them in their office. But the physician's desk reference lists 8 of our major, they're included in 8 major publications, but the physician's desk reference includes several of our products as well. And so that gives us a lot of credibility with the medical community. Our next product line, by the way, in addition to the essential or the Cell Essentials, we have a list of optimizers that help you kind of, again, customize whatever your own specific health needs are. to get everything just the way you need it. Different systems within your body. You might be struggling with your joints or your eyes, your vision, or your memory or something else. And so we have products that help you that you would include and add to the Cell Essentials. But our next product line here is the MySmart Foods. These are your macronutrients. These are the nutritionals are micronutrients. The foods are macronutrients. These are gluten-free. They're non-GMO. They're high-quality protein, low or no glycemic impact, minimal sugar, beneficial fats from coconut oil, which is so important, no trans fats, excellent source of fiber, low-calorie bars, beneficial balance of protein, fats, and fiber. And really, it's a 1, 2, 3 step with our MySmart shakes. The first one is to select your protein base. You can select from soy, whey, or plant, depending on your own specific needs or desires. The second step is if you want, you can put a flavor stick in it. It comes with 5 different flavors right now. And then the third step is if you want additional fiber or additional protein, maybe you're one of these elite athletes that needs more protein than what's in the actual base itself. You want to add more protein, you can do that. And so that's how simple it is. And then we have our MySmart bars. These things taste fantastic. In fact, this whole MySmart bar and shake line is only about 6 months old as well. So this is a new line, and there's just so many great new things coming out from USANA, always staying on the cutting edge of scientific research and development. But these taste fantastic. In fact, my mouth is watering just looking at this picture right now. So it works kind of like this. There's a program that's designed to help you break the old unhealthy habits. And you do that by drinking 2 shakes a day, eating 1 to 2 bars a day, and having your health pack in the morning and evening as well. And so you can actually customize this, but this gives you an example of what would be in a 7-day kit. It comes with, there's a kind of a static box that anybody can order, but you can also totally customize it to whatever your protein base is, what your flavor sticks are, as well as the flavors of bars you want. And then there's, of course, the health pack pouches in there, and a program guide and a little bracelet to help keep you just focused on that, to help you create those new habits. And so, of course, anything lifelong is going to be a long-term habit, and you want to continue on using those products on a daily basis. The next product, we all know energy drinks are really popular. We also know they're not very good for you. But USANA came out with a healthy version called Rev 3. And so you can join the revolution. 3 stands for cleaner, smarter, and stronger. Crisp, refreshing taste, a smart source of nutrients, powerful energy-producing ingredients. And so it's a natural pomegranate flavor. It's like as much sugar as eating an apple, but it tastes great, gives you a good source of energy, doesn't have that crash and burn that a lot of people are used to. This also comes in a little stick pack you can put in a bottle of water that's more of a green tea flavor, but still gives you that little surge of energy as well. Our next product line is our skin and personal care line called Sanse, beauty from head to toe. So it's not just about what you take internally. If you put toxic chemicals on your skin, they get absorbed into your body, into your bloodstream. This is a natural self-preserving formula, patented self-preserving formula that's a complete skincare line, as well as personal care like shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, hand and body lotion, and even a natural toothpaste. So again, using it from the outside and the inside is so important. I'm going to shift gears here and talk more about the wealth side of things now. And so we'll get you some resource at the end of this where you can do a little bit more research on the products and the business. But again, this is just an overview. So that was kind of a quick overview on the health side of things. So now onto the wealth side. Again, as I mentioned before, nobody wants a 9-to-5 job these days. They're looking for that freedom. And so that's what we're going to talk about. And I'm going to go back here real quick. If you look down at this, the bottom, it talks a little bit about that average earning chart we talked about, where $76,000, the average yearly income for an established full-time associate, $25,000 annual income for those earning as little as 1 commission check each month. So again, you get out of what you put into it. It takes time to get any business off the ground. But as you have that leverage we talked about, and as people are reordering over and over, and you have that residual income we talked about, it can grow and provide quite a lifestyle. We're seeing success stories every day, new success stories in our business, and I love being part of that and helping people out. And then earlier I mentioned about saving money on taxes. In fact, Sandy Botkin is a former IRS tax attorney. He's a tax specialist, and he does a lot of training for our associates on how to reduce their income taxes. He says every North American taxpayer who works a full-time job and does not have a side business is probably overpaying taxes to the tune of $3,000 to $9,000 per year. Now, back in the day when I was making a good income, my wife and I in corporate America were making a six-figure income. We were renting a home. We didn't have kids. We were getting clobbered on taxes. And I found it to be close to about $1,000 per month, so about $12,000 per year that we were saving in taxes immediately after starting our business and pursuing this as a business. So network marketing is absolutely booming right now. There's about 90 million people involved worldwide. In North America, sales are over $33 billion last year. So this is a huge industry, something that you don't need a ton of the volume going through it. You just need a little slice of that, and you can do extremely well. There's so many benefits to network marketing. Paul Zane Pilzer is a well-known economist and a best-selling author, and he talks about how direct sales, without having all the headaches of traditional business ownership, is just a great way for people to go after their goals and dreams. And so, again, earlier I talked a little bit about linear income versus leverage income, but you get to this fork in the road where you've got to decide now, what you want to do. Now, I'm not saying run out and quit your job tomorrow. I kept my job, my linear income job. I kept that while I was building my fortune at home, building my retirement, building my future, and did this on the side for about 8 months. And people go at different speeds. Some people start full-time. Some people are part-time forever. They love what they do. I have all kinds of people in my business that love what they do, but they need another source of income, and they need something for retirement, and that's why they're building their USANA business. So leveraged income, that residual income, is so powerful. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the 6 different ways that you can earn an income with USANA. It's more than just income. It's a whole lifestyle. We believe multiple streams of income are a great thing, obviously. The first one is retail sales. This is buying a product at wholesale, marking it up, keeping the difference. If you want to retail products, you can do that. In fact, you get your own website that does a lot of that for you. Send people to your website. USANA will send you the difference on your next commission check. The next one I want to talk about is the weekly commissions on the bottom left here. This is where we get the majority of our personal income. You can earn 20% or more of the volume going through your business that you can earn in a weekly commission. Everything we do by this Friday night, midnight Mountain Time, is automatically deposited in your bank account the following Friday. So it's real quick turnaround. We believe success breeds success. In the middle on the top is the lifetime matching bonus. There's a program where when you get involved and you help people get off to a fast start and you train and support them, there's a big incentive where you can earn a 15% bonus from the company of the income that person that you enroll and train as well. And this is a lifetime bonus. So imagine if you help somebody earn $100,000 next year in their USANA business, you're going to earn a $15,000 bonus. Now, if they continue to earn that income for a long time, you're going to earn that bonus for a long time. Everybody who you bring into USANA and help them get started and train and support them into their business. The one in the middle at the bottom is the elite bonus. This is something that USANA did a couple years back. Probably been more like 6 or 7, 8 years, 9 years now. About the time that I took a lot of time off before I kind of re-engaged and was just enjoying that residual income. They brought this elite bonus in, and what it started out as is where USANA was taking 1% of the total sales of the company and dividing that up amongst the top 25 income earners, giving you an incentive to not retire for those that want to keep playing and staying and working hard. But as the company has grown, it's gone from 25 to 30, 35, 40, 45. It's now 55 associates, top 55 income earners that split up this elite bonus every quarter. And so that's got me excited and back to work, and a lot of people out of retirement, because there's a lot of money on the table for that, for people who want to go after that. The one on the top right, incentive programs. There's so many awesome trips and prizes and cash that USANA has. In fact, we just qualified, and several other people did, for this last Success on the Beach tour trip. We're going to Costa Rica here. I'm really looking forward to that. Never been there, on a trip that USANA is paying for. And I always say, what's better than a vacation? The answer is a vacation somebody else pays for. And so that's the Success on the Beach that so many of us have been working for. But this last week, they just announced our newest Success on the Beach. In fact, it's so new, I couldn't even find the flyer yet. I know it's out there, but I just wanted to put a few things up here on the screen. I'm looking forward to this one too. This is the Hard Rock casino and hotel and casino. It's all inclusive, a resort in the Caribbean, in Dominican Republic in 2017 in the fall. So again, this is something anybody can go after. All you're doing is going against your own personal growth, what you did last year. So whether you're brand new and did nothing last year, or you earned 50 grand last year and earning 55 grand this year, or you earned 100 grand last year, whatever it is, you're going against your own growth. And so this is open to everybody. There's a lot of other incentives as well as you work your way through the compensation and the leadership levels. The bottom right talks about leadership bonus here. This is where USANA takes 3% of the total sales of the entire company every week, and they put it into a bonus pool, and they split this up amongst the leaders. What happens is once you become a gold director is somebody who earns $1,000 a week, and that's US dollars, $1,000 a week for 4 consecutive weeks in commission. You now can start to qualify for leadership bonus. And leadership bonus, it says hypothetical earnings here at $175 per share. The reason it varies is it's a percentage of sales, and sales vary every week, but also the amount of people qualifying for leadership bonus every week, that varies as well. But I can tell you, in my old job, the bonus program we had there was nothing like this. Getting paid a leadership bonus every week is very, very powerful. And you can see here, if you look at the columns, gold director to a ruby director, which is somebody who earns $2,000 a week, and then an emerald director who earns $3,000 a week. Your bonus, if you look over to the right column, grows rather dramatically because you're getting exponential growth on shares of leadership bonus. So you look at the far column on the right here, you'll see these are examples of weekly income, and these are just 2 of the 6 ways we're talking about. This is commission and leadership bonus, not the other 4 ways we've even talked about. Something I want to touch on here, my wife and I are diamond directors, so we had to earn $4,000 a week for 4 consecutive weeks, and then you can see the leadership bonus, an example of our weekly income. But sometimes people get a little confused. They don't understand how direct sales and network marketing works. They don't realize that you get paid for what you put into it, and you can surpass anybody by in your business. When I pulled up the volume, the income from our business and compared it to on a recognition report, compared it to the top income earners on our team, so far from January 1st to the end of July, we had 6 other team members from 4 different countries, I believe, that were earning more income than we did so far for those first 7 months in the business of 2016. And so one of them is a 2-star executive, 2-star diamond director. If you look down here and a look example at their income from Mexico that I just spoke to last week at convention, that our business grew. We helped some people get going in the early days, and they trained some people, and they trained some people, and from the work we put in years ago, it's turned into this huge business in Mexico from that leverage and that residual. Again, from the efforts we put in years ago, and I just got to meet and getting to know this amazing couple, Juan and Maritza from Mexico, who are 2-star diamond directors, and they've been involved for less than 7 years. And as I mentioned, we're coming up on our 21st anniversary. So for my wife and I, who've been involved, so they've been involved a third of the amount of time, yet they're earning significantly more income if you look at a diamond director versus a 2-star diamond. So that's what makes it fair. They have more business centers. We're not going to go into the details on compensation right now, compensation plan and how it all works. But what you need to know is you can surpass anybody if you work harder than they do. That's what makes it fair. And so it's nothing like corporate America, where no matter how hard I worked, I couldn't surpass my boss or my boss's boss because I didn't have that position. And in this, it's all on you. You get out of it what you put into it. And I know a lot of people out there might be looking for ways just to supplement their income, but I do know there are people who are looking for ways to make a 6 or even 7-figure income. And whether you're looking for a life preserver to make ends meet, or you're looking for that huge yacht or anything in between, you can do that in USANA because people are doing it today. So I thought it was important that you understand that. All right, so the next slide here real quick is just talks a little bit about how it works, what it takes to start your USANA business. The first step is to buy what's called the business development system. This is your basic training system that you get from the company. It includes a complete system you get in the mail, as well as a lot of online training that gets you going and registered with the company. So you fill out that application, get registered, and get your business development system for $29.95. The second step is to open your business, decide how you want to start. You can start with 1 business center or 3 business centers. One business center pays 10% commission. 3 business center pays double, so it pays 20% commission and has a lot more earning potential. A lot of this is based off of your goals. If you want to just become a customer, just become a customer for free. It's free to become a preferred customer. Order whatever you want, get the same price as we do. If you want to do this as a business and your main goal is to just take the products, a one business center may be great for you. Recommend a few people here and there, make a little money for recommending USANA's products. A one business center is a great way to go. If you're doing this as a business and you want to make as much money as you can for the effort you put in, a 3 business center is the way to go because it doubles your income. What determines if you're a 1 or a 3 business center is you buying some products to try out and also to make available for other people. So obviously I can't go out and recommend a product if I don't believe in it, and I can't believe in it if I don't use it and use it on a regular basis, or at least try it in the beginning. And so this is your opportunity to try the products out, to try out some of the nutritional line, the skin and personal care line, the food line, the Rev3 energy drink, anything that you want to order to activate your business. Volume points, and you can get a price list from the person who invited you on tonight's webinar. That 200 sales volume points will activate 1 business center. It's a one-time product purchase for you to try out some products, where 400 points will activate a 3 business center. Again, obviously you're starting with more products to try out. For us, I wanted to know everything, and I wanted to also get a little bit of extra products anyway that I could recommend or get out to some people I knew with health problems to see what they would tell me about the products. And so again, that's a one-time order. Then every month now, my wife and I, we just order whatever we use in our family. We use about 200 points every month in our family. That keeps all of our business active and qualified on an ongoing basis. But all you do is activate your business that one time and then order your products ongoing for what you want personally. Everybody gets their own products sent directly to their house. I don't see any inventory other than what we personally use. Even though my business does millions of dollars every month of volume, the company ships all that to everybody. The company collects the payment from everybody on that, and then they pay us every week based off that. So again, it's just about trying the products out. The third step is, who do you know? Who do you want to work with? Who do you know that wants to work from home? Who do you know that wants to save money on taxes? Who do you know that doesn't like their boss or their job, or who's really an entrepreneur at heart that would rather work at home? But for me, really, this was the time where I got to select who I wanted to work with. I'm the president of my company, and I got to select my vice presidents, people that I want to work with, not who my boss told me I had to work with. So that was really, really rewarding. The fourth and final, and actually most important step, is just to be teachable. There's a system that all you have to do is follow a proven system to go out and do this. Don't reinvent the wheel. Again, I had a 70 to 80 hour week job when I started my USANA business. I had to do things that were proven. I had to do just a little bit on the side until I could quit my job. And so just be teachable and follow the system. I love the fact that you can look at all these different success stories, and there's thousands of them in USANA, where people have all different backgrounds. It doesn't matter, their work experience, their education, their age, if they're married or single, all these different things don't matter. What really matters is if they're teachable and they treat it like a business, they'll pay them like a business. You do get out of it what you put into it. I know I've said that before, but it's so true. I want to make sure you understand that. There's so many resources that USANA's put together to help us be successful in our business, whether we're seasoned veterans or we're brand new, like the True Health Assessment that you can send out to your potential customers. You can also go through this, and it will walk you through and ask you questions about your personal lifestyle, about your history, and it will help give you exactly USANA's recommendation on products and print out that assessment. So that's such a valuable tool. So many other resources available. USANA has an independent distributor council for every major market. Jennifer and I are one of 8 members of the IDC for last year and also this year here in the United States market, where we work with the corporate office and help them kind of consult them from a field perspective to make sure we're always working together, the home office and the field side, to move our business forward. We have these big regional celebrations and trainings. We have the Hub, which is your online business management team system. We have the Communication Edge, where you can send out videos and other information to people looking. We have a Health and Freedom presentation like this one. They provided this. That's why I said I just downloaded it and just getting familiar with it. I didn't have to build it. But these go on not only online on webinars, but also on different events throughout the country and throughout the world. So you can be able to find one near you or put your own on. International convention like we just had. This event has won awards. We had about 12,000 people, I believe, at the International Convention last week, and this thing sold out. What an amazing event it was. Events calendars, they organize your own personal web pages, again, that you can send people to. Your customers can buy right on those web pages, and USANA will add that extra retail override onto your next check and send the products off to them. So, so many great things. Our team also puts together a 10-week fast-track rookie game plan that walks you through all the basic things, gets you plugged into our team training, gets you plugged into events like this one and other things that we're doing to support our team that you can learn more about. So I know it's a lot of information. I know I talk fast. I'm excited, and you know, I just love this company. But really, you got to kind of figure out where you see yourself. Are you ready to get started? Have you done enough research? If so, get with the person who invited you on tonight's webinar. They'll be following up with you, I'm sure. And just let them know you're ready to get started. They'll help you get registered with the company. It's a really quick and easy process. They'll help you get that business development system. They'll help you get some products to try out and get your business activated and get you on that 10-week rookie game plan. If you're interested but need more information, then make sure you let them know what you need, and they will definitely help you out and get any questions answered. If they're new, they're going to get you on the phone with somebody like me who's been doing this a little bit longer that can really help answer your questions. Our goal is just, again, to give you the facts you need to make an educated business decision. So we're going to be here to help answer those questions and help you work through that process, because I do know it's a lot of information. So that's our health and freedom presentation. I'm going to real quick exit out of here and go back to you if I can. So give me just 1 second and see if I can get back to you. All right, back together again here real quick. I've enjoyed our time together tonight. I hope you've learned a lot. You know, the business is not always for everybody all the time. When I was first looking at it, but after beating my head against the wall in corporate America a little bit longer, seeing the success of a buddy of mine that was doing this, I realized, you know what, I may be slow, but I'm not stupid. I need to take a closer look. So we loved it. We fell in love with it. We love the business. But you know what? The products are for everybody. So if the business is not right for you, the timing is not right for you, do try the products out. They have a 100% money back guarantee to risk. So try them out. Put them in your mouth. A lot of our best associates today as customers, because you're going to tell people about something if you believe in it and you love it anyway. We all recommend movies, restaurants, sightseeing attractions, all kinds of things. We recommend these things all the time. We just don't get paid for it. So people are looking for ways to improve their health. People are looking for ways to take control of their health and their financial future. You might as well get paid for it. That's what associates do. That's the difference between an associate and a customer. So if not USANA, then what? Then when? Again, if the products or if the business isn't right for you now, try the products out. Let the person who invited you on tonight's webinar know where you're at, and they'll help you out to get your questions answered if you have them. Also, at the end of this presentation, you're going to be directed to a video page that you can click on and do a little bit more research just to help you out. So I've enjoyed our time. I hope you have too. I look forward to meeting many of you in the future. Good night. Thank you.